Maybe we're better off, Terry, if Parx cancels.
Yeah, yesterday wasn't too hot.
No, we needed a little bit of a rest, I guess, from Parx as well. I don't know what was going on there, but
Yeah.
hopefully we can be a little bit hotter today at Parx, as well as be hot today at Guaranteed Tip Sheet with our free track of the day. Turf Paradise can be a little bit warmer probably than it is in the northern part of the country, but that all could change pretty shortly. Today would be my birthday. Today is your birthday? Yeah. How old are you, Stuart? Let us know how old you are. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Right. Hey, when the show's over, you can come over here to say Parx Racing Picks for today at horseracingtoday.net. Click on that. Within there, you'll see today's smart sheets, the explanation of how to use them. If you like what we do, a place to give us a little bit of a donation. And then you can support us with HRT gear right there. 63. Oh, yes. Happy birthday, 63. Just a few months away from the big 6-0 for me, too, Terry.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm almost a month away from 77.
Yeah. Dude, was it the chicken or was it the egg?
I have no idea.
You were around, though. You should know, right?
It should, yeah.
All right. Race number 1, they're going to go $1.70, Terry. The winner, usually at $1.70 on the main track at Pennsylvania, Parx. Does favor stalkers, but still 40% go wire to wire. The rail gets a bonus for bad to the bone. 2 and 3 a discount, 4 and out a bonus. Who's got some speed in the opener, Terry?
Well, take a look there. 3 and 8 have close to the same amount, so they're going to probably go head to head to that quarter pole.
Yes, and you see down here, nobody really wants to lead, so the 3 and 8 are both going to be left arrow horses. Terry, this kind of race could favor a horse that gets a nice trip, and looks like 2 of them that are more likely to see today's race look like their best performances than the rest.
Yeah, the 2 and the 3 are both above 50%, especially that 2 at 82%.
Yeah, big chance. You got the 6 horse, Amadeus Music. Last time out was better across the board, better 5 ways, better, Terry, but who's better from a jockey trainer standpoint?
Well, the 8 has the best jockey, the 6 has the best trainer, but the 8 has the best jockey trainer combination.
Yeah, Amadeus Music showing up in there as well. The 8, along with some of the other superlatives Terry laid upon that horse, is the simulation favorite. Although the 7 in here, Nixon's Joy, that one has the biggest in-race advantage, 5 points late speed. 5 points equals 1 length. So up to 7, it's remotely close coming out of the turn, could run by them all. Once again, we see the 8 at the top of our top total pace list. Terry, a lot of winners came out of that column yesterday. Who's the top of your first column today?
I like the 8. Wall Grip finished in the money in 4 out of 5 starts at Parx Racing, winning 2 of those, and has a high percentage winning jockey and trainer. And then Nixon Joy, the 7, won the last race at Parx Racing, switches to high percentage winning trainer. Cody Pass, the 3, is my third choice, finished second versus similar in last race, has a high percentage winning trainer, wins 20% of the races in the first start after claiming the horse. And number 2, Elusive Target, trainer and jockey have high win rates. No bets for me here.
I have the 8 horse. Apparently, so do the people at Bensalem, Pennsylvania. Could be out on the lead. Simulation favorite, top total pace horse. Then the 3, Cody Pass. Next on my list, it's another that could be forward with a pretty strong par plus. So when we do our simulations to see how likely the horse is to hit the speed figure, in this case of 88, it's a pretty good number in there. We do find that 467 out of the 1,000 times, Cody Pass got that done. Elusive Target. That is your top C-Zone horse. A lot of those did pretty well yesterday. You got Jamie Ness. You got Hazelwood. Those 2 guys won everything yesterday. And then Nixon's Joy, the biggest in-race edge of more than a length, has won 4 out of 9 races at Parx. I'm going to get it started with a 2, 3, 7, 8. Trifecta box, Terry, for 50 cents. See if we can get off to a good start. Race number 2 right there, in case you'd like to play those daily doubles. Looks pretty ugly over there, too, Terry. The track went from good to muddy.
Oh, boy.
Since we got started with all this. Tomorrow, Terry and I should be in sunnier, warmer, less wet climate. Good morning, Don Johnson. How are you today? To make sure chicken dinner running late last at Hollywood Park always. Yeah, they always get that one out at Charlestown. They seem to be on a whole different schedule over there, man. But if you want to catch the show tomorrow when Terry and I hopefully find a little bit sunny, warmer. It's a nice new word I just made up. Warmer conditions for the next 2 days. Tampa tomorrow, Gulfstream on Thursday. It's the best thing you can do.
Well, you need to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the bell. That'll notify you about all the programs about 30 minutes before they start. And go ahead and copy the link below and share it with everybody you know. They can come and take a look at us too. Encourage them to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And then go to our social sites at X, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky at Horse Race, the number 2 day. Give us a thumbs up and a like. And also keep the comments and picks coming, as we really enjoy to see them. And they really help with our algorithms.
Yes, let me encourage you to keep the comments coming. Daily double special 8734 for Private Ross out of Detroit, Rock City. Right? Or are you the Journey? Just a young, what was it? Born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. I forgot the first part of it. Do you know that Don't Stop Believing? There's a little music trivia for you today. Is the most played song of all songs ever.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I found that out. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I read and heard. So, yeah, it's also the most known song ever across the world.
Wow.
Can you imagine writing a song like that?
Yeah, it'd be nice. I'd be rich.
Well, I am rich, but it doesn't do me any good.
That's right. You're rich, but not that kind of rich.
Yeah, that's what I tell people. I say when I introduce myself, I say my name is Rich, only in name. But maybe with the smart sheets forthcoming, got some. I'll show you a preview after this race, folks. Of what's coming up on the smart sheets. Pretty soon, we should have them out for every race. And when we do, I'm pretty confident people will make good use of them, because then I can focus on a little bit more data. And then Terry and I will probably change up the nature of the show a little bit, where we might still do pick fours in one particular race, but we're also going to highlight some of the standout horses across all tracks in future shows. The 8 horse has definitely darted to the lead. We thought the 8 and the 3 would be on the lead, and guess who's on the lead, Terry?
The 8.
And the 3. Down on the rail along with him is that 2 horse Cody Pass with that strong ass C-zone. And the 4 horse Assad. It's in the mix too. All these yes horses in there, Terry. So every one of these horses has had the opportunity to get to par. The trailer, as we thought it might be, is that 7 horse with that length, late speed edge. They didn't really run all that fast, 24 and about a half seconds in the opening quarter. So they're going to have to do a little bit more work up front to give that 7 and all his late legs a chance to catch up. The 8 horse, Wall Drip, continues to set the tone. The 3 horse, he's kind of up the track a little bit. I think he's probably done for the day. Now you have the 2 horse getting engaged. 7 horses coming pretty aggressively. I think there's probably a pretty good shot that horse is going to finish in the money, although the 6 horse is in this mix right now. He's trying to give a run for the money for the 2 horse. I don't know that he's going to get there. I think there's a pretty good chance this race is going to go either 8-4-7 or it's going to go, I don't know, the 7 kind of flattened out. He's going to get by the 6. Yes, he's going to get by the 6, although the 5 horse is coming now. Well, that's the 4 horse coming now. So it's going to go, I think it's going to go 8, 2, 7, 6. Yep, that's the way it's going to go, folks. 8, 2, 7, 6, and then the 4. 8, 2, 7, 6. 8, 2, 7. All right, Terry.
You got it.
Yeah, well, I don't know what it's going to pay. See, 8 was your favorite. The 2 was your third choice, and then the 7, maybe 4th or 5th choice. I should at least get my $12 back.
Yeah.
Any profit is well, hopefully it's a good omen of things to come. In race number 2, that's what's coming up next. This scenario, they're going to go 6.5 furlongs. Terry, that tends to favor horses that have some early speed. Hell, we just saw the 8 and the 3 run 2 all the way around the track. So maybe they'll do that again in race number 2, where 60% of the 50%, can't even read my own typing, Terry. 50% of the horses go wire to wire, and once again, we have a duo that will likely try to repeat what we just saw in race 1.
Yep, you're sure right about that. That 4 and the 7 have really close numbers as far as early speed goes. So they get good breaks, they should go head to head to that quarter pole.
Yeah, and our early pace number here, you see there's a pretty big gap between those two. So in the next group down. So I would suspect the 4, who's the EP type, can pilot, can co-pilot. The 7, another left arrow horse in there. Terry doesn't get the strongest C zone. In fact, none of these horses really standing out.
No, the one that's got the most is a 5, and it's way below that 50% threshold we like.
And we do have a standout right there, Terry, for connections.
Yeah, the 7 has the best jockey and trainer, and so it's the best combination.
They also probably showed the most improvement last time out. Better pace from the middle of the race to the finish line, but on top of that, showed some faster fractions than he did in the prior start. So complete race from top to bottom. Got a pretty good class dropper there in the 6-horse Solo in Paris. One of a trio of yes horses in there, Terry. The 1 horse, if you like speed numbers, that is your even money simulation favorite, 6-point last race speed figure edge. You saw the 7 kind of clip in there at the end of that race there to take in some of the prize money for the trifecta. Same kind of late pace edge for the 6. The 1 is also your total pace favorite. Let's get going with the first pick 4 of the day, with Terry's first pick being
the 7, St. Imbrin. Imbrin? I don't know. Undefeated. This horse is undefeated in 2 career starts at Parx Racing, has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey, so it's going to go for a hat trick. Number 1, Brave Blend, highest last speed rating, drops in class today, has a high percentage winning trainer, more than a feeling. The 2 is my third choice, ran third versus similar last out, could improve at the shorter distance, owns the top speed, dirt speed, and the jockey and trainer have strong win rates. Capstake Robbery, the 4, is my long shot. Finished in the money in 5 races out of 5 career starts, winning 2 of those, and likes the distance. I'm going to play the very first Miami Vice Don Johnson bit 4. I'm going to use the 1-7 with the 2-6, with the 1-2-4-7, with the 1-3-4-5-6-7 for $48.
Yeah, I have the 7 horse St. Ephraim as my first selection. We got the same exactly there. Out front, better early pace, better late pace, mid pace, better fractions last out, horse on the rise. Brave Blend did run that top last race speed figure, 7 points better than everybody else. It is our top par plus horse, as well as our top total pace horse. So really good, excellent chance for that horse today to run a speed figure of 86 or more. You see that number right about there. Next up for me, I have the 6 horse Solo in Paris with that big late race edge. Then finally, Capstake Robbery, super consistent. Could have a little bit more upside than it has shown so far. My pick 4, I'm going to start with the 1, 6, and 7, then the 2 and the 3, then the 1, the 4, and the 5, and then 1, 3, 4, 5, 7. Terry, that's 45 buckaroos. We have an 11 race card today, so we're working overtime today, folks. In the third race, we're going to go 7 furlongs. There's a couple of these. They didn't run any like this yesterday. They're going to start all the way in the back here. They're going to make their way around the track. And surprisingly, Terry, despite all of this room back there to get yourself in a good position, probably the biggest edge is the 1, 2, and 3 horse. They're dominating, particularly when they can be close to the pace. So in race 3, do we see a 1 or 2 or 3 close to the pace?
Yeah, the 2, but the 4 has more speed than the 2, according to the data. So this could be the 4 that gets there to quarter pole first.
Well, you look at the inside 3 here. It's the 2, the 3, and the 4 with the 1 scratching. A whole bunch of class droppers, 1 class riser in Pogie. Really, nobody wants to be on the lead. So that 4 horse coming back out over there, Terry, again. A little bit of a left arrow action. But we do have a standout C-zone in here.
Yeah, take a look here at that 2 horse at 89.46%. Really nice. Going to be very comfortable in here.
Yeah, and when you get these PC types, they can pretty much be anywhere on the track. As a matter of fact, we're going to introduce in any category the next wave of the smart sheets. So you're going to see that soon. Terry, as far as jockeys and trainers, that's what we're going to see next. What do you got?
Well, the 4's got the best jockey and trainer, so that's the best combination.
Sunday Spirit, 6 points. Speed figure edge, last time out. Big simulation favorite. Also a 1 length total pace favorite. Terry, is anybody going to take out Sunday Spirit, or will it have the Spirit in race 3?
No, I think it's going to have the Spirit. The 2, Sunday Spirit, has been my first pick. Has won his last 2 races in a row and goes for a hat trick. Has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. And then B and Win. The 6 won the last race at Parx Racing. Strong straight trainer stats. Always gambling. The 5 won 2 races out of the last 3 starts. Best dirt speed is fast among today's starters. Has a high percentage winning trainer. And then Poggi, the 4. Beaten only a length and a half in the last start. Has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. No additional bets here for me.
Yeah, I also have the 2 Sunday Spirit. A whole lot of reasons to like that guy. Probably going to be pretty low odds in this race. Top last race speed figure, 6 points. Top total pace, a length. Better early pace, better fractions. Big simulation favorite. Standout C-zone. Probably 4 to 5. I feel lucky tonight. Better 5 ways. So it's one of those horses that last time out improved fractions as well as internal pace. But this horse is even better when it's wet, and that's where we are right now. Poggi, yes, the 4 horse, going to get out on the lead, left arrow. I like those horses, particularly when they get a good jockey-trainer combination that Terry pointed out. And then Bet and Win, that's the whole idea behind the premise of this show. Terry, maybe we should change the name to that. Well, we should be Bet and Win, and then in parentheses, sometimes. If he reruns his last race, it could be back-to-back W's. No wagers for me. I promised, and I almost forgot because that's the way my brain works. But there's what you're going to see with the Smart Sheet soon. That's going to be our cover page, folks. I think that looks pretty sharp. Terry, what do you think?
Yeah, I like it. It's going to be easy to go to the different races too.
Yeah, so this will eventually over here, the link internally to that race. So you'll click on race 1, it'll take you to race 1. Right here, it'll take you to the explanation on how to use them. And you see right here, look at that, Terry. I got a couple of things I got to change, just the way the odds and stuff stack up. It can't be 10 to 5. It's got to be 2 to 1.
Yeah.
You do see we identify more clearly some of the in-race edges. See that right here with the odds as well. This is going to be changed around a little bit down here. I think I want to make it a little bit more useful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the E's here, and then next to them I'm going to put their C-zones and just list the top 6 C-zone horses like we do up here, so that we can really relate it to the horses and where they are on the track. And then guess what, Terry?
You're going to bring it out.
Yep, that's that. So we're getting there, folks. I can't wait. Been a long, long time coming. What's coming up next, Terry? All these cliche segues. 6 furlongs claiming $16,000. 6 furlongs does favor horses with inside speed, Terry. 40% of the time, you get the lead and you run straight into the winner's circle without being passed. It's the best chance in race number 4 to do that today.
Well, again, just like the race before, it's the 4 horse. Got double the speed almost of the closest one, which is the 2. But I think the 4 gets no trouble getting out of the gate. Should go to the quarter pole first.
Yeah, we see that up here too. A pretty good lead, about half of a length over everybody else. 4, 5, and 6 out front, although the 6 can be patient. If the 4 and 5 go too slow, 6 can pass them by. If they go too fast, can just sit in front of these closers and try to take the race home. We do have a couple of standout C-zones once again.
Yeah.
Well, the 7's not in this race, so that means we have 1 standout C-zone.
Yeah. So you take a look at that number 3 horse, 78.68% is the a number for that horse, and so it's going to be very, very, very comfortable in here.
I'm mistaken. It's a different race where the 7 is out. So yes, the 7 will be very much in tune with that C-zone score right in there. My apologies.
Yeah, it's 91%.
Yeah, so it's pretty hot. Well, we got almost 100%ers over here too.
Yeah, the best jockey is the 4, and the 7's the best trainer, but the 4 has the best jockey trainer combination.
Also has the best last race speed figure, 3 points clear of the field. Also the top total pace. Terry, also 1 or 2 yes horses with the 5. So the only 2 horses in this race that have been able to get to an 83 speed figure or above. So who's going to beat the 4, if anybody?
I don't think anybody. I like the 4 Cocktail Humor, finishing the money in the last 7 starts, winning 3 of those. Very competitive horse. Highest speed figure at today's distance, has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. And then Golden Dancer, the 1, has won the last 3 races. Row opposes winning at a 20% clip. What a World. The 2 drops in class today. Best dirt speed is fastest among today's starters. Has a high percentage winning trainer. Cruise Missile. The 7 Long Shot won 3 races out of 7 starts at Parx Racing, so likes the track. Has a high percentage winning trainer. Best dirt speed is fastest among today's starters. Actually tied with the 2 horse. And I'm going to play the second Miami Vice Don Johnson pick 4. I'm going to use the 1-2-4-7 with the 1-3-5-7 with the 2-4-7 with the 5-10 $48 ticket.
Terry on some caffeine today. Boom, ripping everything off. I like it. Cocktail Humor. The 4 horse. Yeah, that one's going to be hard to beat. I agree with you, Terry. But if he does what he's supposed to do off that top last race speed figure sim favorite top total choice, be hard to do. Although Lady Annabella, the 5 horse, outside of the 4, the only yes horse in the field, and also last time out better across the board, so showed some improvement. I like that. Number 1, Golden Dancer, 3 consecutive speed figure increases in a row, and the resume says likely to make it 4 in the second start after a layoff. And then number 2, What a World. Consistent horse, dropping in class. My pick 4, 1-4-5, 1-3-5, 2-7, 1-4-5, 6 and 10. As Rich is sticking with the $45 theme today, hoping to bring some home on the birthday for birthday boy Stewart. 20 handicappers today at Parx. At Lauren _Shap on X. Make sure you head on over there because that's a lot of work Lauren does, and it does it for you, folks. So make sure you go over and support Lauren. Subscribe if you haven't, and then follow along if you're a horse player. $170, Terry. That's how they started the day. This is what the 5th race is going to look like. In the opener, they went wire to wire, Terry. The 2 horses that got to the front stayed at the front. The 7 tried to close in. Couldn't quite make up all that extra ground. So some speed. There's a rail bonus. 4 and out get a bonus. 2 and 3 struggle a little bit. So, Terry, in race number 5, do we have anybody who's going to get out front?
Yeah, the 6 has plenty of speed, followed up by that 1. So the 6 should go out, but if he has any problems, the 1 will get to the quarter pole first.
In this race, look at this, Terry. You got a lot of horses that want to be middle front. That 5 horse, Game Stonks. That one, Terry's going to close and does have a pretty aggressive late pace edge. Race could really shape up nicely for that one if all these horses press forward. Who's likely to get the best trip, though?
Well, take a look here, and you'll see that 1 has a 40% chance. And then the 3 and the 6 are in the 30% marks.
Yeah, that 6 horse should get out to the lead. Last time out, he was better across the board. And, as I say, 5 ways better. Got to like that. But with that 5 horse Game Stocks, a 544 out of 1,000 simulations, or 54.4%, that guy was able to run a speed figure of 83 or better. In the opener, Terry, we saw the horse closed. To go out on a sprint and win. If we get a good trip from another jockey today, it'll be the other way around. And who's likely to do that?
Well, the 5's the best jockey, and the 7 and 5 have the best trainers. So the 5 probably is the best jockey trainer combination.
Also, your big heavy simulation favorite, your top total pace favorite. So in the opener, a horse went wire to wire, and then $170. Is the 5 going to close and take it the other way in race number 5?
I believe he is. I like the 5 Game Stokes.
Stonk. You got to say it. Stonk.
Stonks.
They like a Chicagoan, where we talk through our nose.
Well, he has won his last 2 races in a row and goes for a hat trick. Drops in class today, has high percentage winning jockey and trainer. Then the 7 ran second versus similar in the last race, has a high percentage jockey and trainer as well. The 1 is on the rail, and the rail post is winning at a 22% clip. Drops in class today. Trainer has high win rates with 30% of the races in the second start with this trainer. And then I like Rousey's Express, the 3. Won 2 races out of the last 2 starts at Parx Racing. Has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. No additional bets for me here.
Thank you for posting it over at Horse Race today. We appreciate that. We have over here Private Ross. Not an ideal day to be talking about cruise missiles. I agree. Game Stonks, Chicago style. Big sim fave, biggest in race edge at the end of the race, top total pace. Number 1, Synergism, better across the board. And top C zone, you got Jamie Ness, you got that jockey Hazelwood, and they win a lot. Rousey's Express, the 3, placed at Parx twice by winning both of those races, Terry. You got Jamie Ness, you got Ruben Silvera, used to be the Batman and Robin dynamic duo. I don't know what Ruben Silvera is now. Jamie Ness is still Batman, but I guess Ruben has been demoted from his Robin status. And then the 4-horse Warriors Ransom, solid performer, usually comes off the bench ready. We'll see if that's the case today. You know, an 11-horse race card today, the 6th race, is the Keystone Race in Bensalem, Pennsylvania. Have you been to Parx, Terry?
I have not.
I've been to the casino. I have not been to the racetrack. And I don't know what they do there, but I was there with my brother, visiting my sister, who at the time was in the hospital. Thankfully, she's not anymore. But we went to the casino there where my nephew is like, and he's like one of the people when you win a big prize, Justin, he comes around and he's kind of like that person who's like welcomes you and thanks you and takes you in the back and makes sure you get all your paperwork straight and all that kind of stuff. So he's a very good kid, Justin. But anyway, enough about all that. I was playing blackjack with my brother, and I had 20, like 5 hands in a row. And you know how many I won, Terry?
None.
Like, how the bleep, bleep, bleep does that happen? You know, because statistically, you're sitting on 20. I think you got like a 93% chance to win or something like that. Some crazy number. So if you have a 93% chance, so it's 0.93 times 0.93 times 0.93 times 0.93 for 5. It's like statistically insignificant from 0 that you won't win one of those hands.
Yeah.
Somehow I have to use all of that luck on losing 5 hands at 20 at Parx instead of winning the $1 billion lottery.
Oh, boy.
71 on the maiden claiming is the speed figure that you usually have to hit or better to win. That's the average. That's what we want to see in these maiden races, Terry. And we see 2 of them that have hit that mark.
That's right. You take a look at the 2 and the 4 have both equaled or exceeded the speed par number for this race. And the 2 has got a very good chance to do it compared to the rest of them today.
Take a look over here, Terry, at our speed. You got a lot of them that want to get out to the front, although the 5, if it can get loose, can shake free, it's a lone E. I kicked myself yesterday, Terry, with that 8-horse that went wire to wire. We talked specifically about it being a lone E with a great chance to get to the front. Not so much for the 5 here, but does have a decent C zone, but we get a better C zone somewhere else.
That's right. You take a look at that 6 at almost 90%, so very comfortable in this race.
Someone's putting $3,000 to win on the 7 here. Cray Day None. That's going to influence the odds there, Terry, for sure.
Yeah.
7 does have a good jockey, though, right?
He does. He has the best jockey. 1 has the best trainer, but the 3, I think, has the best jockey trainer combination.
Yeah, sure looks like that. Oh, the 2's in the mix and the 1's in the mix there, too. Pastero, 3-point speed figure edge, big time simulation favorite. Also your top total pace horse. Does Pastero, is that guy going to take home the $3,000?
Yes, I think so. I like the 2, ran second versus similar in the last race, has the highest last speed rating, trainer and jockey, has high win rates. Then I like the 4, has finished 3rd versus similar in the last race. Then the 7 is my 3rd choice, finished 3rd versus similar in the last race. Best start speed is fast among today's starters. Tap the Devil, the 1 is my long shot. Shorter distance offers hope for improvement. And then I'm going to play the next Miami Vice, Don Johnson Pick 4, 1, 2, 4, 7 with the 4, 5, 10 with the 4, 6 with the 1, 3, and I forgot to add a horse in there, but that's $48.
That's not $48 right
no,
there. But what is that? 12? That's $24. That's half of that.
Well, I'm adding a horse in that 7th race in the second leg that should be 4, 5, 9, 10.
You're still less than that though. You're that's only $36. You can put 3 in one of these other legs.
Yeah. Oh, and I got to put another one in there. So let me see here.
This is Hollywood hay math, folks. So you either got to put I think you probably want to put something in the last leg, but I don't know.
It is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. There you go, folks.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's okay. It's real time. We like that. It's cost control. That's quality control. That's the beauty of having a community that comes in and keeps an eye out on us, Terry. It's like blinkers. Got to keep our eye on business, as Terry says, instead of those fillies off to the left. In my world here, the 2-horse Pastero wins. He's a big-time simulation favorite. Terry, it's one of 2 yes horses along with the 4-horse, but I have Cray de Nun. It's a left arrow horse. What I mean by that is a horse that's over here. Got a good chance to be forward. So let's see if he does that. Indeed. Number 4, Alpha Dini. It's the other yes horse coming off the bench with a decent workout prepping. And then Gunman Javo. Could be that lone E if he can get out front there, Terry. I didn't put him in my pick 4, so guess what he's going to do?
He's going to win.
He's going to get out to the lead. He's going to go wire to wire. That seems to be the way that goes. 2, 4, 7, 1, 4, 5, and 10. 4 and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 6. Mine actually does work out to $48 for a pick 4. No additions needed. Oof, getting kind of tired. It's only race 7. Hey, just a reminder, Turf Paradise, free picks today over at Guaranteed Tip Sheet. 1 out of 4 tracks. Hopefully they do well down there. A nice sunny day where our good friend C.C. Perkinson trains some horses to run. Of course, when the show is over, all of our picks over here available at horseracingtoday.net. We'll post it right there. When you click on it, you will see today's smart sheets as well as an explanation on how to use them. Tip jar, if you like what we do, you can get our gear over at horseracingtoday.net so you look fantastic with the summertime weather coming up. Looks like our good friend Puxatawny Phil was right. Wintertime just kind of sticking around. Race number 7 is claiming 1 mile and 70 yards. It's the 3rd time today we'll see it. Stalkers do well. Still plenty of horses go wire to wire. I think only 2 and 3 are deal makers or deal breakers post position wise, Terry. There's some horses that'll be out front.
The 10 has the most speed there. I had an outside horse, so it's going to probably go to the quarter pole first, but the 4 has a little speed too.
Yeah, race shape tells us it could favor some speed there, Terry. The co-pilot, maybe the pilot today. A lot of horses middle back should favor some front runner types, Terry, and really the 2 horses that do get the best C zones aren't out front.
Yeah, the 3 and the 7, and the 7 is got the highest at 92.85%.
Yeah, the 3 horses are PC type though. They got some versatility in that mix. Everybody's either hit par or come close to par, Terry. We do get one in here that's a standout though, 54% chance or more to get above that speed figure of 72, not very high.
Yeah, that's that 5 horse at 54.2% chance to do it today. So
not only does the 10 have a chance to lead, but he's definitely the leading jockey trainer.
He is. Yep, he is.
Dropping in class along with the 5 and the 6 horse. The 1 horse, Angel Mesa. Look at that long shot. Yes horse, Terry. 4-point last race speed figure edge. 5 horses, your simulation favorite. The 4 horses, your top total pace. So you got a lot of different horses you could put at the top of your picks in race 7. Who did you do?
I went with the 10, Motown Honey. Won the last 2 races and has a top trainer jockey team. Number 5, Cha-Cha-Chakla. Trainer wins 38% of the races with dropping off a claim. Best start speed is Fast Monday starters. The trainer jockey combination of the last 14 days have been in the money. 7 out of 9 starts with 4 wins. And then I like Sweet Marie as my 3rd choice. The 4 ran 2nd versus similar last race, has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. Number 9, Shines Madeline, likes Parx Racing, been in the money 50% of the time, winning 33% of the starts here. And at today's distance, been the money at 50% of the time and won 33% of those starts. No additional bets for me here.
I'm going to go quick. The 5 horse, Chaka. Gets my top pick. Next after that, I'm going to go with the 10 pace setter for Ness for Pino and Sanchez. That usually works out well. Sweet Marie, top total pace horse, going to be 4. Then that 1 horse, top last race speed figure, 4 points better than anybody else. Also 5 ways better in terms of all of the early pace, late pace, mid pace fractions. I'm going to do a $5 exact key box with the 5. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Just because I like the name. Over the 1, 4, 6, and 10, that's a $40 ticket. Hopefully the 5 horse comes first or the 1 horse comes first and the 5 horse comes second. Race number 2, Terry. The first of the pick 4 is about to get started. In the mud, the 7 horse is your 2-1 favorite, St. Ephraim. Actually, now the 1 horse is taking on some money. I don't know what the hell's going on there. 6 horse, Solo in Paris, the closer in there, kind of 11-1 shot. So, all right. Just looking at the gray screen, waiting for the horses to get in and get going. Jessica Paquette telling me we're waiting on the 6 and the 7, Solo in Paris and St. Ephraim. Really ugly looking day there in Philadelphia. I wonder if they're going to make it through the whole card today. Brave Blend, Terry, is your favorite at 3-2. They're off and running. And as it goes right now, a lot of good starts in there. The 2 horse, looks like the 2 horse. More Than a Feeling, the Boston horse, challenging the 4, Cap Stake Robbery. And to their outside, it looks like we got the 7 horse, St. Ephraim, way in the back. I mean, way in the back are the 3. I don't know. Those horses, I don't know if they wanted to race today. I have no idea. All right. The 7 horse as well as the 4 horse are on the lead. Then the 2 horse. And then you got the 1 horse as they make their way down the stretch. Looks like someone's coming pretty hard from the back there, Terry. Take the 3 horse. I don't think that 6 horse is going to be anywhere to be found today. I don't know. Maybe I don't know who that is on the outside. But right now, it looks like the 7 horse is taking command. Who is that on the outside? The 1 horse is getting cracked. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. 7 horse looks like right now he's the one to beat, although the 2 horse is trying to find his way up on the outside. He might run him down at the end there, Terry, and give you a decent one in there, More Than a Feeling. I don't think that's going to happen. 7, 2, 1, 4. And then way back to the rest of the horses. 3-1. Our top pick, Terry. Taking home the prize. Not bad.
No, it's good.
And you only use 2 horses to get going there. So you're in a good spot on your pick 4. Hopefully today we can carry it all the way through. You know why we want to do that today, Terry?
No, why do we want to do that?
Yeah, well, because it's somebody's birthday today, right? 63 years old for
that's
Stuart.
true.
Yeah, and he wants to hit some pick 4s today. Good way to get started. Hopefully we can come through for the birthday boy Stuart today.
Be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice not only because it's his birthday, but what the hell, we want to win him too, right?
Yeah.
Another opportunity to do that will be in race number 8. 6.5 furlongs inside 3. Well, I think 6.5 furlongs post positions are fair, but speed does do pretty well. So in the 8th race, and speed so far hung on, all right? We went wire to wire in the opener, wire to wire in the 2nd race. Looks like speed's going to get the job done at least through the first 2 races, Terry. And if it's going to do it in race number 8, you don't have to look very far.
No, that 4 has so much speed compared to everything else. It gets no problems at the break. It'll come out of there like a cannonball.
Cannonball. 8-point early pace edge there. That's a length and a half with that 60%. He's a lone E, Terry. Also got a pretty solid C-zone along with somebody else.
Yeah, he's at 60%, but look at that 9's at 75%. So the 9 looks pretty nice too.
Smoke Wagon dropping in class along with the 8s and the 4 Grandma Llama Ding Dong, my favorite named horse. No doubt about it. 4 horse has a 16-point. So 4 times 4 equals 16. That's got to be a cryptic code there for sure. As far as jockey and trainers are concerned, Terry, where are you going to find that?
Well, the 1 has the best jockey according to the data. 8 has the best trainer, but the 8 also has a good jockey, so it's the best trainer-jockey combination.
4 is the top total pace horse. So there's a 4, Terry. Friday surprise. Won't be any surprise if he gets to the lead, but will you be surprised if he holds it all the way to the end?
Yeah, I think the 6 is going to get him the chance. Finished in the money in the last 4 starts, winning 2 of those. Best start speed is fast among today's starter, tied with another horse. Trainer and jockey has high win rates. And then Friday surprise, that 4 you were talking about. You know, he won his last race at Parx Racing by a whopping 11 lengths, highest last speed rating. 8 trust issues, finished in the money in 5 out of 7 starts. Last 7 starts, winning one of the races, has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. And then I like Smoke Wagon. The 9 is my long shot. Ran second versus similar. The last race has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. I'm going to play the last Miami Vice Don Johnson pick 4 with the 4-6, with the 1-3, with the 1-3-5-8, with the 2-3-4-6-8-9, a $48 ticket.
Yes, indeed. I have the 4, Friday Surprise. It will not be a surprise if he gets to the lead. The way the first 2 races played out, and to be surprised if he doesn't keep it all the way around the track there, Terry. We'll see about that. And then the 8-horse, Trust Issues. Probably something I have. You got to go see somebody for that. But anyhow, Jamie Ness, Hazelwood again. You got a class dropper. You got a track dropper. You got a horse making the second start after a layoff. And then the 1-horse, Lasso. Top par plus, very consistent. Going to be forward as well. And then the Smoke Wagon, the best C-zone, going to be coming late. That doesn't seem to be the way to win today. I hope I'm right about that. My pick 4 is 1-4-8, 1-2-3, 1-5-6-7-8, and then just the 3 and the 9. Interesting how you and I see that last race completely differently, Terry.
Yeah.
You loading up, and I'm saying, why bother? And then I have a $5 exacta key box with that 4-horse. Get to the lead and keep the lead, hopefully at a price over the 1, the 8, and the 9, as I put more of my Bennie and the Bucks into play there, Mr. Terry. Race number 9 next on our calendar. That one, Terry, is one of 2. Oh, we have an objection. Who do we have the objection on?
I don't know.
I can't see it being on the 7. I don't think he did anything. Maybe he comes out a little bit at the end. If they bring that 7 down, it would be, I don't think, 2 on the 7. Man, like, I really don't see anything. I mean, I really don't see anything.
They're taking a long time, though.
He clears out a little bit there, but never makes contact. Comes out again a little bit, never makes contact. I don't know. I think you have a hard time taking him down if he doesn't make contact. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Well, you got the 2 in your pick 4. I don't, so I'm counting on them doing the Philadelphia thing and saying, hey, no blood, no foul. A $1.16, one of 2. This is the second of these stakes races, a mile and a 16th. No, this is the first of them, 9 and 10. You see, I forgot we're doing 11 races today. At a mile and a 16th, you're looking for horses, Terry. That closed. They've only run 4 times. None of them went wire to wire. Every single horse won from post positions 2 through 7, excuse me. And then if we take a look at that, Terry, in race number 9, if someone does go wire to wire, who will it be?
Well, take a look. That 6 has the most speed, followed up by the 1. And so the 6 should go to the quarter pole first.
Yes, indeed. The 6 should go out there. But if you're looking for closers, Terry, that 1 horse, look at that. A 2-point length speed edge. It's also your only yes horse in there. He's right. A Sesame Street horse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't change to the order. Who's got a lot of C zones in here?
Well, the 1 has 68%, but the 2 has a nice 85, and then the 3 is a 65%. So those 3 are all above that 50% threshold.
Who's got the best jockey trainer combo?
The 6 is the best jockey, 3 the best trainer, but I think the 3 is the best jockey trainer combination.
Our Golden Gator, the 1 horse, 3-2 simulation favorite. That's a big number. A lot of late speed, about a 2-length total pace edge. The only yes horse in race number 9, Terry. Does anybody beat Law School in race number 9?
Well, let me tell you, this is my best bet of the day. And I'm going to go with number 3, our Golden Gator. Placed 3rd last race after a win. Features a trainer with a 33% first route win rate and a top performing jockey. Number 1, Law School. Ran 2nd in the last race. Best dirt speed is fast among the starters. Has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. Ivy Girl, the 2, ran 2nd. Last race, highest last race speed rating. Blinkers are added today to keep your mind on business. Spoonbill, the 6, my long shot wonder last race at Parx Racing, has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey as well. I'm going to bet 20 to win on the 3, a $10 exacta box 1-3, a $10 exacta 3 on top with a 1-2-6, and then a $5 exacta box 1-2-3. That's it.
So a lot of specials today from Private Ross, mentioning here that his special, the 8-7 hit, didn't think it paid much, but the daily double paid $17.80 for $2. That's pretty good. You're making almost 8 times your money, a little bit more than 8 times your money. I'd say that pays much in my book, Terry.
Yeah.
Our Golden Gator. I just like the name. Our Golden Gator. Sounds like a horse that should win. This horse is making its 3rd career start. I love these horses there, Mr. Terry, and I'll tell you why. You got an 83 on that opening speed figure, right? Did pretty well at Parx, won. Then he decided he's going to go run a stakes race over there in New York at Aqueduct. Finished 3rd out of 6th, but pretty well beaten. So he was really just kind of a 3rd in there. But that 83, then that 80, right? Second race, usually a horse improves, that horse regressed. So that means today, Terry, that horse is going to boom, not bust. So I agree with you. Then I have the one horse, that simulation favorite, Law School, the only yes, Big Sim fave, top total pace, 10 points. Maybe that horse should be at the top of the ticket, Terry. I don't know why I didn't do that. Number 2 is we have the horses in the same order. Ivy Girl, resume says this horse should improve maybe a lot. See, the horse did, look at this, Terry. Debut, 54, not too good. Then it had a huge jump in that second start. And then it tried to run in a grade 3. Ooh, that horse thinks a lot of himself over there. 81, if you see a similar jump here, that horse could hit a hundo today. If he hits a hundo, Terry, he's going to smoke both the 3 and the 1. And then finally, like you, I have the 6 horse, Spoonbill, does her best out front. And that's where that horse is likely to be today. No bets for me. I live Terry take the stage all by himself. Race number 10 is next on our agenda. It is the second of a mile and a 16th. Just like the first one, closers do well, Terry. In this race, though, we don't have a standout closer. A whole bunch of them look the same. Same on the front end. A whole bunch look the same.
That's right. It looks like it's anybody's race on getting that quarter pole first.
Yeah, indeed. Pretty even odds there. Again, though, only one horse, Higher Sense, hitting par there, Terry. 3 horses want to be on the lead. The 6 is your lone PC type. 2, 3, 5, and 8. What happened?
Higher Sense is scratched, I believe.
Yeah, that's the one that 7 horse would be out on. Yes, indeed.
He's scratched, so
he ain't gonna be in there.
So there's none that's hit the par plus. There's actually 3 that got within 5 points, and one of those, the 4s, at 16.3% chance today to do it.
We have a standout C-zone here.
Yeah, the 4 at 83%, 04 is got the best C-zone there.
Also dropping in class off of better pace, better fractions. The same thing for the 2 horse. Better pace, better fractions, but moving up in class. There, jockey, someone got a 0 in there. That'll be corrected in the next iteration of the smart sheets, but we do have a pretty strong jockey. Trainer, pardon me.
Yeah, the 8 has the best trainer, so we'll just have to see what happens from here.
So the 4 becomes the simulation favorite. The 5 is your top total pace favorite. Who's your favorite to win the second of 2 stakes races?
All right, I like the 8, Red Zone Runner. Finished in the money in 4 races out of 4 career starts and won one of those. Has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. New York's minus the 5. Finished second versus similar in the last race as a favorite. But this trainer wins 20% of the races when bringing a big favorite back. Can improve at the longer distance. And then the 3 finished third versus similar in the last race. Has a high percentage winning trainer who wins 20% of the races when taking a horse from a sprint to a route. And has a decent high percentage winning jockey. Lucky Larry, the won the last race at Parx Racing. No additional bets for me here as I'm out of money.
Yeah, I have the 8 horse Red Zone Runner, consistent performer. 4 races so far, all of them in the money. And then I have New York's finest, just like Terry. That one out front, left arrow horse, top total pace horse. Number 6, Star Sweeper. He's run at Parx twice. You know how many times he's won, Terry?
Twice.
Yeah, you know what? They both were kind of easy. And then the 1 horse, Larry Lucky or Lucky Larry, whatever, my dyslexia kicking in. Someone had to scratch into the 4th spot, and that's the one that did for me.
Yep.
That was race number 10. I don't know why I have race number 9 on the window there. The grand finale today will be race number 11, Terry. But before we get to the grand finale, just a quick reminder that Terry and I tomorrow will be doing Tampa tomorrow. Look at that, right on time. Don Johnson, man, you should work for the show, buddy. Your timing is perfecto, as they say in Espanol. Terry,
Yeah.
Another perfecto thing is to do what?
Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the little bell to notify you about all the different things that are coming up, all the different programs, such as Foreign Friday when it comes back. And also copy that link at the bottom and share with everybody you know, because they can come and take a look at us too, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go ahead to our social sites at X, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky, Horse Race, the number 2 day. Give us a thumbs up and a like, and do any subscriptions there that you can. And then go ahead and keep the comments and picks coming as we like to see them.
Yeah, we love all the interactivity today. Thank you for all the comments. And if you want to comment, don't be a stranger. Don't be shy. Say hi. Race 11, the finale today. We had a big disagreement on the way we see this race in terms of how to structure it for the pick 4. Terry with a whole bunch of horses, just me too. 7 furlongs. We'll see horses that likely get out to the stalking position. Still 35% go wire to wire. Inside 3 horses have been dominating. Terry, do we have any inside 3 speed in race number 11? No, we don't. Buffalo Girl around the outside.
That's right. So as you can see, that 9 has a 47% chance, and closest to it is the 3 at 20%.
Yeah, indeed. So you do see that in there as well. The 9 does want to be out front. Could be a lone E as a pilot, co-pilot type, although the 4 in that mix as well. Cantero, everybody else, middle back. Terry, a lot of dark green we see here.
Yeah, you can see that most of these horses are above that 50% threshold we like to see, especially the outside 9 at 77%.
We see some dark green over here too.
Yeah, you take a look there at the 4 is the best jockey, the 2 is the best trainer, but the 4 is the best jockey trainer combination.
We got a couple horses that have hit par, the 3 and the 9. Best chance to do it again today. The 3 did show some improvement last time out. Fractions, pace, drops. That's usually a good combination in there. The 7 horse, fractions, pace, drops. 5-way better for G-Bert up on there. G-Bert, a 7-point last race speed figure edge, although the 9 is a very strong sim fave. Also a 1-length late speed horse, Terry. Top total pace. The 9 horse is the one to beat, Terry. Yes or no?
Yes, I think it is. Mission First drops in class today, has a high winning trainer and jockey. Then Tojo's Mojo, the 2 is drops in class as well, has a high percentage winning trainer. This trainer wins 23% of the races when dropping down 2+ classes, and then can improve it at returning to a sprint. And then Liberty Star likes Parx Racing, has been in the money 57% of the time, winning 27% of the races, and at today's distance been in the money 100% of the time, winning 20% of the starts. He's the 3 horse. The 8 is my long shot, Romantic Gamble. Drops in class today, can go the distance. No additional bets because I'm out of money.
Yes, Mission First, the big-time favorite right in there. So we'll see if he can live up to that. He's a big simulation favorite for us, too. On the pace is a potential lone E type. Top total pace, 7 points. If they continue to go wire to wire, that's the one that'll get it done. Liberty Star ran the distance 5 times. Terry, you know how many times he finished in the money?
5 times.
Yes, better early pace, better fractions. Going to drop in class today. The 8 horse, a Romantic Gamble. Aren't they all romantic gambles? I ain't sure what happened in that last race, but he has bounced back off a terrible performance before. And then finally, I have the 6 horse G-Bert, 7-point last race speed figure edge, 5 ways better. Trifecta box for me with the 3, 6, 8, and 9, because if that 9 doesn't win, it's wide open from there at big odds. All right, Terry, that wraps up our picks for today. Again, tomorrow we'll do Tampa. Thursday, we're going to do Gulfstream Park. Make sure you subscribe and follow along so that you can take advantage of all that. Make sure you take advantage of free picks today at Turf Paradise. As I mentioned, just in a few minutes, we'll post all of our picks, our thoughts, commentary. Bennie and the bets, pick 4s, all of it for Stuart, birthday boy today, 63. You can get the smart sheets. You can get the explanation. You can tip us in the jar. You can sign up and get some horse racing today gear to look fantastic, Terry. As far as our races go, race number 1 and 2 are in the books. In race number 1, Who won race number 1, Terry?
8 horse.
The 8 horse. 7 horse won race number 2. I guess you just pick all these horses for the rest of the
That's
day.
right.
That's all you need to do. That means the 2 horse is going to win, then the 4 horse is going to win, then the 5 horse is going to win, then the 2 horse, then the 5 horse, then the 4 horse, then the 3 horse. Just kidding.
Maybe the 10.
Maybe the 10.
That's one of the ones that there's only a couple that we don't agree on, and that's one of them.
Yeah, well, I don't like when we have a lot of agreement because it means if we're right, we're likely to get low odds. Although we got $8 on that 7 to win, so not bad at all right there.
No, it's nice. And you got a 22.50 back on that first trifecta, so you covered your bet plus 12 or plus 10.
Yeah, so 80% profit. No bets in race number 3. Another pick 4 in race number 4. Race number 5, nada. Race number 6, boy, pick 4 fanatic today. The race 6, another pick 4. Race 7, an exact the key box for me. Race 8, another pick 4, another bet. Race number 9, Terry's best bet of the day. I'll stay away so that he can win. Race number is that race number what? 10, 9. Race number 10, nothing. Race number 11, a trifecta box. That wraps it up for today, Mr. Terry. As always, Terry gets the microphone last. Any great ideas for today, my friend?
Well, just stay really careful and safe today. Be careful of all the cold weather and what's going on. I know it's kind of rainy and snowy in the east there. Other than that, just whatever you want to accomplish today, I hope you get it accomplished. And I pray for all of our military and people that are in the Middle East that are having all this chaos that's going on. Hopefully everything turns out all right. Other than that, see you tomorrow at Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Terry, you're right about that. Some word out today to keep your head up that sleeper cells have been activated in the U.S. So make sure you're vigilant, folks. But certainly, no matter what you're doing today, along with some vigilance in the foreseeable future, we still have things we want to do in our lives, people we want to meet, goals we want to accomplish. We certainly hope that all of them, and of course, peace, are given God's grace, God's favor, and every single thing that you do ends up in
the winner's circle.
Yes. See you tomorrow. Hump Day, Hollywood Day, at my best Dr. Seuss. Have a great